Hey, lovely nobodies. Welcome to all of you. Come in, come in, come in. Welcome to every single beautiful nobody. Those of you who are here to get inspired, to get information, to be confirmed in what you already know. You psychics, you intuitives, you healers, and those of you who just know what you know, and you don't know how you know it, you just know it. Welcome. I love every single one of you. I appreciate all of you who support me and this channel, who support me just in my career, who support me in this journey that I'm on to like really tap into source and really connect with the divine and really peek beyond the veil and really help and assist you guys and teaching you guys to peek beyond the veil, to go beyond what society, what the norm, what dogma has told us not to go beyond and look and see and find and seek after. So welcome to all of you. I'm so excited that you're here. Guys, if anything that we say here today resonates with you, click like. That's just a free way to attach your energy to this channel so that I can tap in it. So the gang, you guys already know that's God, the divine, your ancestors, those that pull up for you from the light, they also can tap into it. It just gives pure energy to me, to the channel, and it allows, I feel, this transactional reciprocal energy to come back. So click like, share this video with anybody that you feel like it will resonate with today. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's at lovelyknowbody. I appreciate your support there as well. I appreciate all of you clients that I have, my clients who've been with me since day one back in 2021, my clients who, my new ones that I'm gaining, my clients who are really doing the work, my clients who are really, really putting in that effort, that time, that work, right? To really tap into yourself, to really seek within. So I appreciate and love all of you guys. I'm ready to get into this reading today. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but you guys already know. If I forget something, I will put it in the description box below. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm ready to get into this reading. I want to talk to you guys about money today. Money was coming all in my reading today. And this was the song, I don't know if this is OT Genesis. I don't know. It's Go Get the Money, Go Get the Money. Go get the money, go get the money. Go get the money, go get the money. Okay, money moves, and I feel like we brought up money moves a little bit in our last reading. I mean, just in the past few readings in general. I know that 5 planets right now are in retrograde, so your money could be all over the place. Today's reading could be for you if you were looking to find new sources of money, new sources of income. This could be tied to blockages that are hindering in you and your money and in your income and in your finances. This could be information that comes in today that will help you to maybe unlock a belief system that you have about money. Is it scarcity mindset? Are you scared? And I tell people this, money will come to you more when you stop being afraid of it. Money will come right to you when you quit being afraid of money. So hopefully I can dispel some of your belief about blockages, things that are keeping you from getting to the money that you need or the financial area of your life that you want to. Some of you guys, money is not just tied, wealth is not just tied to money, but spiritual money might come to this reading, meaning energetically. Are you feeling abundant? Energetically, are you feeling benevolent? And energetically, do you feel rich? So I want to talk about it. Money could be tied to many areas of your life, guys. This money could be tied to you in just literally your career, your finances. Money could be tied to what's going on in the love sector of your life. Money could be tied to what's going on with your family. So I'm going to get into it. I just want to see what comes in. See what comes in for you guys and see if we can do a little bit today to kind of shed a little bit of light on what you might be having a challenge with as it pertains to money. So let's see what comes in. Spirit, what messages do we have for these lovely nobodies in the money sector of their life? What's coming towards them? Ace of Pentacles reversed, Sun reversed. Go get the money, go get the money. As I just keep hearing it, money moves got to be made. Yeah, you guys are like, okay. I just saw the devil peek through. Capricorn energy just tried to peek through. First, we start out with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to go over the signs first, guys. The sign of Leo, which is the sun in the reverse. We got the 3 of Wands in the upright, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 6 of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'll be honest. today's reading could be tied to any sign, okay? You guys know these readings apply to past, present, future energy. Don't make a story fit for you guys that does not. Tarot is very fluid. Every one of us has masculine and feminine energy. Put yourself in this story where you go. I know that some of you guys are repeating past money cycles because the six of cups here is in the reverse, and that card indicates a past life energy. And the reverse is almost like not having closure from that past life energy. And this is what I feel like in the past, lovely nobody, and I feel like through probably, I just heard a series of unfortunate events. I feel like little monetary things around your life, around an area of your life, keep happening. And when I say keep happening, I feel like this has been over a period of years. Something with your money keeps looking funny. It's like you will come to this place where your money is kind of stagnant, but it happens with you almost in the same way, but in a different phase, every 2 to 3 years, every 6 months. I'm definitely getting that a lot of you guys really need to look at how you guys are tying yourself to money, because I'm getting for somebody here, somebody feels like the only way, and I'm going to go back to what I said at the very beginning of the reading. Now I know why I said it. When I said that wealth isn't tied to just money, there's somebody here that believes that. There's somebody here that has a mindset that believes that wealth is more financial than anything else. And I'm not saying that you don't need money to make it through your life, guys. But what I am saying is I feel like there's someone here that has a tainted belief, meaning somebody believes that if they don't have a certain amount of money, and whoever you are, you it's like a number. If I don't make this amount of money, or I don't deal with people that don't make this amount of money, it's like this belief that the only way to be happy, the only way to be benevolent, the only way to be successful is if I have this amount, this title, if I'm working here, if I'm doing this, and if I'm not doing that, then I haven't made it, I haven't arrived, I'm not there, I'm lacking. So be careful with what you guys are telling yourself wealth is today, okay? Be careful with that, because there's somebody here that just thinks wealth is only in one form, and that is money, and that is just not true. And if that resonates with you, I feel like me even saying that is spirit nudging you that there are other areas of your life that are abundant. Maybe your money is having a challenge right now. Your physical cash in your pocket, or the physical money that you have in your bank account, you might be having a challenge in that area. But what is going on with you and your spouse is amazing. What is going on with you and your family? Things are going great. Meaning that there is another area of your life that is completely wealthy, completely abundant. You're completely well versed in this area, and you're growing in that area, and you don't see that as wealth, but I need you to know that spirit sees it that way. Now, again, I know that there's real bills. There's something here that you guys, I feel like, have missed an opportunity, or this is you feeling like you're missing opportunities and coming to contact with a higher amount of literal finances, okay? So for those of you who that makes sense to, I feel like there are some of you guys your money struggle is due to you allowing yourself to stay in probably either a job or career or something that is not fulfilling your financial needs. Meaning you're stuck, and I'm not going to say stuck, you're allowing yourself to stay stuck either at a job, and I don't know why Spirit is showing me a lot of fast food restaurants, but you may work in the fast food industry. But it's, in other words, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's like, this is somebody that is almost like, and this is just an example, it's almost like you have a job and you are like a team lead or a shift manager, let's just say at McDonald's per se. And you believe and you think that that's as high as you can go. But there are 10 other jobs that will hire you and pay you at least $3 to $5 more to start out with, but you don't do the work to look for another job. It's like you become so complacent in where you are, even though you know that you're not making a lot of money where you are, or you feel or perceive that you're not making a lot of money where you are. But there's also this energy of, because the Three of Wands is here, I'm just waiting. Because whatever is going on with your money, you're not that happy. The Sun is the highest card in the whole deck, and it's in the reverse, right? Arms open wide in the upright. But in the reverse, it's almost like our money is kind of tight, and our money is not as expanded, or as, there's not a lot of breathing room around you guys' money. And when I say there's no breathing room around money, when Spirit has me say that, in my mind, I'm thinking no breathing room around money indicates almost like a paycheck to paycheck kind of energy. Some of you guys could be experiencing a life to where you live paycheck to paycheck. Not that there's anything wrong or right with that, because I feel like over half of Americans almost live paycheck to paycheck. Don't quote me on any statistics here today, guys, but I'm just getting that there's energy that your belief about what you don't have is similar to the belief that a lot of people have, because everybody is kind of in the same boat as you, living paycheck to paycheck. So maybe I'm saying that to say, be careful of what category you're putting yourself in. It's almost like you are either putting yourself in a category, a financial category, that I'm less than most people. I don't have as much as most people. And some of you guys, maybe you actually don't have as much as most people, but I am getting this energy that for those of you who feel like you're stuck in a money area, I know that there's something that you're not doing to change that in a way. I know that there's something that you're not consistently putting effort towards to really go get what you want when it comes to your money. So if that resonates with you guys, I feel like today you guys need to just really stop. The song I heard was "Go Get the Money, Go Get the Money." So if he's singing the song over and over, and it even goes push it, push. I think it's like push it, push it, push it. Like keep going. I don't know why I don't want to call anyone lazy in this reading, and I'm feeling myself trying to sugarcoat what spirit is giving me to give to y'all. So even me doing that right now in this reading, because you guys know when I'm reading you guys, I'm picking up on you guys' energy and I'm tapping into your energy. So spirit is giving me these downloads to give to y'all, and I'm trying to cut, copy, and paste them before they come out of my mouth to tell y'all. And I know that's just not the way to read people. I should read just how spirit gives it to me. But because I'm doing that, it gives me the energy of somebody here trying to kind of almost like trying to curtail what they know, trying to cut and paste what they're being given by the universe. Almost like God is telling you, hey, you need to make an exit strategy to leave your job. You need to figure out, because this job is not serving you. You've beat the level of this job. You're overqualified for this job at this point. There's no further, no higher you can go in this job. And it's almost like you get these nudges and these downloads that I feel like I should really start looking for something or something else to do. And then you don't do it. I'm just getting this energy that somebody's sugarcoating what spirit is trying to tell them. Somebody is trying to like copy and paste so many downloads are coming in as I'm trying to translate this, because I still feel myself trying to retranslate what they're telling me. I don't know who this is in this reading that really, you are given knowledge, you're given downloads, uploads, whatever you want to call them. It's like something dawns on you, and this is whether it has to do with your money or decisions that you need to make with your money. This could have to do again with making an exit strategy to leave a job. This could have to do with starting a new job, looking for a new job. I'm just getting that you're being given something to do, make a move. Like when you wake up tomorrow, I need you to go apply for 3 jobs. When you wake up tomorrow, you need to call that person about this or this and that, and you don't do it. Okay, so I feel like there's this energy of money is just looking kind of blocked for some of you guys today. And I do feel like if that's happening to you, then there is a real need to kind of look at what opportunities you're missing. Because I am getting, we're going to clarify these cards, guys. There's a missed opportunity here. And this could be a missed opportunity to gain more knowledge about money. This could be a missed opportunity to go to a financial advisor. This could be a missed opportunity for you and your spouse or the person that you're with to come together and really work out these financial things that you have going on. Because I'm getting for a lot of you guys, even if you're married, I feel like even in these marriages or these committed relationships that are here today that are struggling with money, I'm getting 2 people that are together and the money woes that you have are not both of your woes. Does that make sense? It's almost like 2 people becoming one. Like, let's just say 2 people get married, but when they get married, you had bad credit, I had bad credit. We had things that were separate that had nothing to do with us, and neither one of us knows how to operate money well. Okay, it's either that, it's something like that here. So I am getting that for some of you guys, you and your spouse probably together collectively need to come together and figure out how to get yourselves out of debt, because I do feel like there's something here to where you guys, your money is kind of strained and there's a challenge with money, but then there's also this waiting. It's almost like whatever money you're having a challenge with money, but there's also like an immediate need that I feel is coming in that you need to you need this money for. The other thing is that some of you guys, This could be one or two of you. It's almost like part of someone's money woes is that they don't know how to use money, spend money. This is not really about saving money. You guys know me. You guys know me, and I've had this philosophy about saving money. I just feel like money should flow. Money is called currency for a reason. It is intended to flow. Money has never been intended to sit anywhere and just sit anywhere. I know that. Because spiritually, you're cutting off an energetic flow of some sort. So I'm not telling you guys not to save money. That's just my philosophy. I feel like money should always be ever flowing, ever generating. So if you got money sitting somewhere, at least it should be making you more money in a way, right? And honestly, that could be part of your missed opportunity. For some of you guys, maybe your money challenge is not having money. For some of you guys, maybe your challenge is that you have money. It's sitting somewhere. I don't know if this is in a safe, in a bank. It's not gaining any interest, or if it is gaining interest, it's like near to none. There's a way to turn that money into more income. There's a way to flip that bag into a bigger bag. And this could be you fearful of, risking your savings. This could be you having this fear of taking a risk on yourself, okay? I just heard no risk, no reward. So for some of you guys, there could be this energy. The Empress just showed up under that Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have just got turned down for a job as well. Many things. Okay, because the Empress just showed up in the upright under the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Some of you guys, because all of this retrograde energy is coming, meaning because I'm reading you guys on money today, I know that there's a lot of shifts coming into your money. So for some of you guys, there's this energy of, I feel like positions are about to become open in a sector of where you work. So this could be, positions could become open in the company that you work for. And for some of you guys, this could be positions that you really are qualified in. Like you have mastered whatever this is that you could apply for. But there's something about you, and it's not your mastery that's keeping you from doing it. There's something about you and your belief system or some unfounded fear that you have that is going to keep you from even applying for the job, that is going to keep you from even applying for something higher. So guys, be very careful in your comfort zone energy, because I am getting somebody, even the way she's standing here. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, but the way that she's standing in this card, it's like she's waiting for whatever to just come to her. It's not like she's opening the door. She's standing there very calmly waiting for whatever this is to come to her. Okay, so there's this movie called Takers, and I think it's with Idris Elba. I think T.I.'s in the movie. There's a few characters, and there's this line in the movie, and Idris Elba goes, I don't have the rights to anything, guys, so anything that might be copyrighted, I don't have the rights to anything. But he goes, we're takers, mate. It's what we do. Okay, some of you guys have been playing small. You've been playing easy. Because there's some of you guys that possess knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of power. You have a way to generate more money. You have a way. You have knowledge and experience, because this mastery indicates that, to take your money to the next level. But you are so scared to just be out there. You're so scared to be in the forefront. You're so scared to go into the office and ask for it. And he says in the movie, we're takers. It's what we do. And I really think that, I cannot remember, you guys, you may have watched this movie or not, but I feel like in the movie they were either robbing people or they were stealing money. I can't remember the plot of the movie. I mean, some of you guys might be stealing money. Some of you guys might be scammers. Some of you guys might be running credit card scams. I do not know. If that's the case, Spirit definitely sees that. And I definitely discourage that. No judgment, but I definitely discourage that, because you're only going to get that back on another end. But what I am saying is that for some of you guys, you're missing an opportunity to shine your light, to be the light in an area of your career, of finances. Some of you guys got a business under your belt, and you so worried about money and finances that you ain't talking to nobody about your business ideas. And another thing is, it's like your faith is so, when I heard them say your faith is so, they did like, almost like it was sucking the life of you. It's like your faith is so, I mean, I'm just be real. It's almost like not even the size of the mustard seed. And that takes me back to the Christian church, because I think that's the line in the Bible. It's like, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, and we know that the mustard seed is one of the smallest seeds that exist. And that's like that's implying that you don't need, if you just have a small amount of faith, then you can bring something to fruition. If you just have a small amount of faith, then that's where God is. So your belief. So I feel like for some of you guys, your faith and your ability to create more money, your faith in yourself, your faith in your own ability to create more lanes of income, to get yourself out of these financial stresses, your faith in yourself to be able to get out of it, I just don't know if it's there. So I'm just getting this energy that be careful with suppressing your energy, because I'm getting that some of you guys is like the season of you stepping on people's necks when it comes to money. It's your season. It's your time. You've been in the shadows, hanging behind the scenes. So for some of you guys, maybe you're going through money challenges because you're not doing what you're being called to do in other areas of your life. You're not doing what you're called to do when it comes to those meetings that you guys have every Monday morning at work. And you have all of the ideas. Your ideas are amazing. You've talked to them about a few other coworkers, and a few other of your coworkers are telling you like, yo, that's a really good idea. Let's pitch it in the Monday meeting. But something about you, when you get into that Monday meeting, you don't pitch your idea. You're suppressing your voice. You're dimming your light. So guys, in your careers, be careful of dimming your lights. King of Pentacles reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I said at the very beginning of the reading, the Capricorn card tried to show up in the reading. That Devil card tried to peek through. So heavy Capricorn, but this is the same energy. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of you that feel like, again, when it comes to your career, I don't know if you feel like you're being fed. I feel like, meaning, I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like you're in a career and you're just operating. And again, I am not saying that you guys don't make money, but I'm just getting, there's this energy for some of you guys, you kind of outgrown this position. You've outgrown where you are. Now it's time to take what you've learned and move this to another company. Now it's time to take what you've gained in this area and move to another department in the same company that you're in. But we're scared, we're afraid. This King of Pentacles in the reverse, when it comes to money, it also gives me this energy of not being able to organize your money well, meaning that for some of you guys, and I'm going to go to whether you're having a challenge with money or not, I do feel like if you're having a challenge with money, it's due to your inability to organize how you spend money. I already said belief system on how money even works. For some of you guys, you have money, but what you do with your money, it's not anything effective for your life. So for another group of you guys, I do also feel like, and I'm going to say this because your family just showed up in this reading. Sun in the reverse came up, and there's this 10 of Pentacles in the upright. I do want some of you guys to know that because if your money is having challenges right now, and I'm going to try to say this in the most spiritually correct way that I can say it. If you're having challenges in your own house with your own finances, like under your roof, who's under your umbrella? If it's you, your wife, your spouse, your kids, your animals, that's the household that you should be taking care of. But I am forgetting for some of you guys, some of your money, your finances, and your resources are going into another household. And I feel like it's either you're taking care of people that ain't got nothing to do with you, meaning some of you guys are adults and you're taking care of grown people, and I don't understand why you're doing that, but be careful with that, because I am getting for some of you guys, it's almost like the energy of somebody just waiting for you to come and pay that bill for them. They're waiting for you to just send them the money. Now for some of you guys, when I just said send them the money, I am getting for some of you guys, this could be some of you that have family members that are either elderly or in other states or out of the country, and you send your family money. But I am getting, even with that, there's somebody that is sending money and helping out people who are just waiting to get it, but they're not really doing anything to make that money themselves. So for example, and I'm going to try to do this without sounding rude. This whole reading, we've only been going 23 minutes. There is a person in this reading, whoever you are, lovely nobodies, because I know this is not me, because I don't do this. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people have to say about me. But I keep feeling myself trying to curtail what I'm trying to tell you guys. Sugarcoat. I keep feeling myself trying to buffer what I'm saying. So there's somebody here that does that in this reading. So what I am saying is, because I brought that up at the moment, and because I caught myself doing it at the moment that I'm talking about you guys helping other people, I am getting that some of you guys are helping people that you don't want to help. You don't want to help them. You're like, Mom, I don't want to keep paying your cell phone bill every month. I don't want to keep sending you guys $500 every month, and you guys aren't really getting your own jobs. You're not really trying to get out of your own situation. You're just waiting for my money to come to you. Okay, I am getting that for some of you guys, so be very, very careful with that. And if that's happening to any of you and that resonates with you, I'm getting that even someone, I'm gonna, if this is your parents, if this is your siblings, if this is your children, whoever this is, it's like you saw this behavior, or you've been made to feel this way. Your belief system has been conditioned this way since you've been young. And what I'm getting is that there's almost like this: be a good boy, be a good girl, like be a good son, be a good daughter, and take care of your parents' mortgage if you have the money. But the money, if you're paying your parents' mortgage, and I don't care whether you have it or whether you don't have it, your parents' mortgage, if you're paying that every month for them, that could be the business that you could have started 2 years ago, and you still haven't started it because your excuse as to why you haven't started that business is because you don't have the money. But you're taking care of people that are grown. You're taking care of people that can get their money by other means. So I do feel like that is here for some of you guys. Take that as it resonates. I want you guys to know the Empress landed right beside that Ten of Pentacles. For some of you guys, and there's the Moon. For some of you guys, there is some type of hidden... Okay, many things when I bring up this moon, because the moon does kind of like reveal things that are hidden, and because we're talking about the money and the money sector of your life, and there was a little bit of family here, something that you guys don't know, and this is for specifically the people that I just talked about people kind of manipulating you to help take care of them, to give them money, or to finesse money out of you, or whatever this is that they might do. It's like the energy of somebody hoping that you don't see the light. Somebody is hoping, somebody is hanging on you not coming to your senses and stopping helping them. Somebody's hanging on the fact that you will not see a thing for what it is. Meaning, like, somebody is holding on to you not calling them out when it comes to whatever this thing is, when it comes to money. And because it's the Empress and there's a King of Pentacles in this reading, I'm going to go back to the whole spouse thing. For some of you guys, you could be in a connection with someone. I'm going to bring up two different areas. I'm going to talk about people who are single that are about to start dating and finances, and the people who are already in connections with finances. For some of you guys who are already in a connection and you know your person cannot spend money and they spend money terribly, and they're a big reason as to why a lot of you guys' bills are behind, or they had bad credit when you started dating them, whatever this might be, you need to become a very effective part in helping your partner take accountability for that energy. So meaning, I'm getting that some of you guys are just watching your person, their finances fall apart, and that's your husband or that's your wife, and you know that that's going to affect you on the back end, but you're not doing anything or not saying anything. Okay, help your person get out of debt. And this is what I mean by that. Don't pay them out of their debt. You need to help them gain knowledge, gain tools on how to spend more money effectively. And if neither of you know, then the two of you need to figure out, maybe this is you, the Empress with this Ten of Pentacles for you guys, could be you guys really seeking knowledge from someone who has mastery when it comes to finances, mastery when it comes to even with how to budget money, or identifying wants versus needs when it comes to money, identifying assets versus liability when it comes to finances and things like that. So there could be a need to get someone like that. For some of you guys who are just starting to date, who are single, and you're looking to be, soon in a committed relationship, or you're dating just in general, don't you dare ignore finances when it comes to people and dating them. Don't dare ignore that, okay? And you'll learn, I feel like, through conversation, through maybe just sharing, whether your person is well versed or not in finances. And a lot of you guys, if you really are paying attention, and I know that you are, because if you're even watching this reading, you know how to read energy. You can read the room, you can walk into the room, and God literally showed you a map of a little bit about a person. So what I'm saying is that it doesn't take you a long time to figure out whether somebody is financially sound or not. And I'm not saying don't date people who don't have good bones when it comes to money, that doesn't have a good money foundation, because everybody can change. Anybody can learn anything. But what I am saying is use your discernment and watch what you do with that discernment. Meaning, like, if you start dating someone, and when you start dating, like, let's just say your first 2 or 3 dates you go out, and this person doesn't just order a plate of food. They order like 2 to 3 different plates of food, and they never... And I'm not saying... and I don't want to talk about dating dynamics per se, like who should pay and things like that. But what I will say is if you see a person kind of taking advantage of you financially at the very beginning, that's sort of a red flag, because you need to look at that for what it is. So for some of you guys, when it comes to money, and maybe I'm saying that because some of you guys, you are dating and you'll just spend your money on just frivolously on anything and anyone, and you're not really caring. And maybe you're doing that because you think that, you know, that's just what I'm supposed to do, or this is just how dating goes. I just feel like there's this energy of just making sure, if you're gonna tie yourself to a person, that you try and do your best to tie yourself to people who have some sense of growth in finances, some sense. And this could be something as small as I procrastinate when it comes to paying my bills, and I need to get better at that, right? That's not enough to just not date somebody. This could be someone that says, I have a gambling addiction and I get my paycheck every Friday and I spend my whole check and I'm at the casino. That's a red flag, and that's something that you really need to use your discernment on as to whether you want to keep that going or not. So I do feel like there's levels and there's degrees of whatever this is when it comes to finances. Guys, be careful with tying yourself, especially if you're already having money challenges, to people, situations, beliefs, ideas that are financially strained as well. Okay, be very careful with that. Fool reverse, 3 of Wands with the Fool reverse. So I do feel like for some of you guys, there is this energy of you feeling like you're not prepared in a way for some of these financial things that you are putting your energy towards. So for example, I'm going to go back to the people, because I already said some of you guys are not applying for jobs in your company that you are qualified for. And even for you, for those of you, I feel like there's this energy of belief has a lot to do with today's reading, guys, because it's like I'm getting the energy of someone that doesn't believe in themselves enough, so you don't wait. It's like it's almost like you wait for the job to come to you. But damn, even when it's almost like somebody, and you guys remember when I would used to do readings, and I would say God is not a jack in the box. It's this energy. It's almost like she's waiting, almost like God is a jack in the box to come and just knock on her door like freaking Ed McMahon and say, hey, here's the job that we have for you, and it pays $4 more an hour, and here you go. No, you have to go and apply for the job. You have to tweak your resume. You have to go in and actually do that interview. So I'm just getting that for some of you guys. If there's things that you want, and I won't just say money when I'm talking about this download, if there's anything that you want, whether it be love or money, or whether it be a new way or a new belief, it's almost like you guys have to really put an effort to get whatever it is that you want. Nobody's going to necessarily come knocking at your door. I posted this post on, I think it was Facebook today, and it was this post, it was a reel, and it was like this woman was sitting in her house and she was eating fast food. She was sitting at her table, and this guy knocks at the door and he's like, oh, I'm your soulmate, I'm here kind of like to marry you. And it's like, that's not how it's going to happen. Your soulmate is not going to knock on your door and just be like, here I am. You're going to have to get out of your house. You're going to have to throw yourself out there. You're going to have to put yourself out there. So when it comes to your money, and I'm going to go back to what I said at the very beginning, guys. Once you stop being afraid of money, it will come to you more. So some of you guys do have this fear of money. Some of you guys have a fear of success, because I do feel like there's someone successful in this reading. You're very successful, or you got the energy of success around you with this Empress and this Ten of Pentacles energy, meaning wealth building. People around you that can help you build wealth is around you. It's swirling in your energy right now. But I don't know if it's like you're waiting for them to come and tell you the knowledge. It's like you need money. You need more knowledge on how to spend money. But you're waiting for the financial advisor to call you on the phone and say, hey, I heard through the grapevine that you needed financial advice. So here I am. Let's talk about it. It's not going to happen. So this week, I guess what I'm saying to that is, and I was just drawn to this glass. I have, it says cheers. Cheers is a bar, and that was from a TV show back in the day. That might resonate with you, but because I just started talking about the whole bar thing, some of you guys maybe be spending your money on things like drinking and alcohol. Maybe you guys want to open a bar. I don't know why that download just came in. I was just drawn to cheers. Cheers is also celebrations as well, but I am getting that there's this energy to where you really need to kind of like toast to the new financial life that you really know that you're ready to walk into. And this is what I mean. I do feel like a lot of you guys have achieved a certain level of mastery in your life when it comes to finances. Meaning you've gone through enough financial towers to know how to spend money in a way. You're just not doing it. You've gone through enough either training or experience or whatever this might be to be able to get more money, to be able to create other streams or other lanes of income. But we're not doing it, okay? So I just want you guys to be self-aware of what you're doing when it comes to money. Like, what do you do every week repeatedly with your money, okay? Are you always checking your bank account? Like, for example, some of you may wake up every single morning and you may check your bank account and you didn't spend no money yesterday. So why are you checking your bank account today, right? Why are you obsessively checking your bank account? So for some of you guys who are doing that, in a way, that kind of speaks to you fueling that scarcity mindset. Because why do you feel the need to check your bank account every day, right? It's like you feel like money is going to go somewhere, or you feel like money is going to run out. The other thing is that I feel like for some of you guys, it's like there's this energy of I guess feeling like you're not, and I was about to say, I guess just feeling like you're not ready to take off when it comes to your money. But I feel like this just has to do with fear, because this Fool in the reverse is a fear of the unknown. The Chariot, though, has decided, I'm moving forward. The Chariot has decided, like, I'm ready to move through the energy of lack and the energy of me, again, living paycheck to paycheck, the energy of me not always knowing how to strategically move my money around. I already told you guys, for some of you guys who can't create more streams of income and more lanes of income and finances, that you need to figure out how to tweak the money that you have, right? You need to figure out how to strategize, like move some of the due dates of your bills. You need to trim some of the fat of some of the bills that you do have, right? I don't know what kind of packages you got of some of these things that you may be paying for. Dwindle the package down. We already talked about, and I feel like last reading or a few readings ago, like eat out less. Change the way that you spend your money if you absolutely cannot find another stream of income, which I don't necessarily truly believe that that's true. I feel like I don't care if you're at home and you're sitting in a wheelchair. If you have a phone, that's a stream of income. You can start a social media page. There's many things that we can do. I just don't know if we're putting our full foot forward into getting it, okay? Six of Cups. King of Cups came up under that card when it comes to your money. Six of Cups with the King of Cups. And one more card. I do feel like for some of you guys, Three of Swords reverse. You got the highest card in the deck and the lowest card of the deck in the same reading, okay? Now, that just speaks to your money. I feel like a lot of you guys have had a lot of highs and lows when it comes to your finances. And I'm talking about recently. I'm just going to say in the last 4 to 6 months. You've had a lot of financial, like, towers. There's been a lot of financial opportunities that you might have missed. Meaning that you might have had a tower in your finances, and that tower in your finances caused your finances to be depleted in an area. But then there was an opportunity for, let's just say, for you to go back home and visit your family or something, and you couldn't go home and visit your family because of that tower that happened with the money that you had. It's like some of these money areas are infiltrating other areas of your life. And so what I am saying is, like, your money has been like a little bit up and down. It's almost like there's weeks where you have more than enough, and then there's weeks where you don't have nearly enough. Okay, now, I do feel like for some of you guys, one way to help unlock this money challenge and this money stress is for some of you guys, especially the ones of you who are having either challenges in your work or your career, put your money, whether it's your physical money or your spiritual money, meaning your time, your energy, your resources, into the things that you do love. Because this King of Cups under the Six of Cups in the reverse, it just gives me in the energy that in the past, you felt like, even if there were times where your money was having a challenge or your money was being strained, it's like you still felt like, okay, I'm learning from this money challenge. I'm learning from this money mistake, and I'm learning how to, like, grow from that and move through that energy, not repeating those same lessons. I feel like in the past, there were times where you were like, okay, I need to get myself out of debt and I need to stay out of debt. But then there's this energy of going back into debt, or going back into this overspending, or going back into this place or this space of, again, I don't want to go ask for the raise at my job because maybe I'll get blacklisted, or I don't feel like I'm qualified. What if they're more qualified than me and they get the job? So I do feel like for the past few months, you guys have been going back and forth with either making decisions about money, or moving money, or being strategic with your money. I'm going to go back to the song that I had at the very beginning about go get the money. Like, go get the money. For some of you guys, you literally are... I just heard the word wasting. I didn't want to use it, but they said it over and over. I was looking for another word that was like, no, wasting. You're wasting your time waiting for something to change, and you're not moving yourself, okay? You're wasting your time waiting for something to happen when you're not making any moves. For some of you guys, you are at a place in your life because there's kings, there's an empress in this reading, and there's a lot of major arcana. So for a lot of you guys, I'm getting a lot of very mature people in this reading, and I'm getting 40 and over, 35 and over in this reading. Meaning you guys are at an age and you are established enough in this world to where you understand and you know it's just like, I'm not moving as effectively financially as I could be. I'm not trying to be 45 and broke. I'm not trying to be 50 and struggling. I'm not trying to be 55 and living paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to hit my 50s and I haven't started that business. I don't want my family to always be struggling. I don't want to always be the one that's funding my family. There's a lot of that here. There's a whole bunch of that here. For some of you guys, and I literally just heard this. For some of you guys, and I'm going to talk to those of you who have wealth. And when I say have wealth, I'm getting someone here. Spiritually, you're working on yourself. Internally, you're working on yourself. You're very cognizant of your mental. And you have a job that makes good income. And you have either no one to share it with. You have nothing effective to do with your money for real. And I'm not just talking about just paying your bills. I'm just getting that there's somebody here that feels like they're lacking with money. So I don't know if for you, this is an opportunity to do something with your resources. This is an opportunity for you to do, because I'm just getting that somebody feels like they don't have anyone to share anything with. They don't have anything to do. It's almost like whoever this is could be a benefactor. This is almost like somebody who's like 35 or older. They're single. They don't have kids. And maybe they have kids, but their kids are grown, so they don't really have to take any care of anyone. And you come home and you don't really have anything that benefits from your money other than you paid your rent and your bills and your lights and everything are on. I'm just getting that someone feels like their life could be more fulfilled if they were doing something else with their money. And to you, I guess I will say is figure out a way. The holidays are coming around. So this is a great time of the year to put yourself in a servant's space. What can you do? You know, what do you have the capability and the availability to do? Because I'm getting somebody in this reading that is a benefactor, somebody here that can bless other people, somebody that has an opportunity to bless other people, because this Ace of Pentacles is here. It's like giving. And it's in the reverse. But that's an Empress and a King of Pentacles under that, okay? For some of you guys, and I just heard this is a parent. For some of you guys, stop. I don't care whether y'all like me after I say this or not. Stop taking care of people who, and I'm just saying, some of y'all taking care of y'all parents, and y'all parents can take care of themselves. Y'all's parents can get off their behind and go get more money. Y'all's parents can, whatever this is. And if you got a parent and your parent, let's just say, is paralyzed and they can't talk or they can't speak or something, and they're in a wheelchair and they're like bound, I'm not talking to you. Don't take that message because it's not for you. I'm talking to somebody that has people, and specifically a parent, a mother or father, and I don't think they live with you, but it's like your money, your belief about money is tainted by this parent, okay? Meaning this parent kind of manipulates you to take care of them. They tell you or have conditioned or raised you in a manipulative way about finances, almost like they've manipulated you to always have to take care of them or do something for them. This could be even somebody, and I'm not going to say all of you are single, because this could even be someone that has a spouse, and this is just an example, but because they're giving me an example, it could be something that literally happened to you guys. It's almost like somebody that has a spouse, and let's just say your wife, lovely nobody, you want to buy her something, and you mention to your mother that you want to buy your wife this, let's just say this new car, for example. And then your mom, she just starts to make all of these complaints about how her car has been this and this. And your mom literally tries to manipulate you to buy her the car instead of your wife. And some of you may do things like that. I am getting, for some of you guys, there is a parent in your energy, and they have a negative effect on your finances, on your belief about finances, on what you even know about finances, okay? So that's what I will say to that. Be careful of taking care of people grown. I'm not taking care of no grown people. Like, I have 2 daughters. My daughters are 25 and 20. And my daughters know when it comes, because they're both adults and they both have jobs and they both have their own like household, their things to take care of. And this is the way that I've always raised them. You come to me last. Some of y'all will tell y'all kids to come to y'all first. Do not come to me first. You will find yourself paying for everything for your kids when you tell them, I want to be the first one that you call. Don't call me first. Don't call me first, because I've raised you to critically think. I've raised you with financial knowledge. I've raised you with knowledge about money, about wealth, about resources. I've raised you to be able to research. I've raised you to be able to problem solve. So I do not want you to come to me immediately the moment that you have a money woe, because I need to see how you work. And my kids know. My kids know. And this has been ever since they were little. If they come to me and they ask me for something, or they ask me for this, they already are going down the list of what they already did. I did this, and that. I tried to do it this way. I tried to find the information that way. And this is not just about money. This is just anything. I need to know that you really put your own foot forward with trying to get that on your own. I need to know that you really struggled to get that on your own before you came to me, because I'm not footing nobody's bill in life. I'm not footing your bill. Don't come and ask me for money. You are a grown-ass person. I'm a grown person. I have my own life. I have my own things to take care of. So don't just come to me because I'm your mom, thinking that it's my duty to take care of you, okay? For some of you guys, I'm getting that there's this energy either from the parent or from the child or from one of you. And I don't care if you're 50 and your parent is 70. It could still be you. It doesn't have to be like a young child and a parent that I'm talking about. I'm getting that energy. So for some of you guys, Lovely Nobody, just figure out where foundationally you're jacked up when it comes to your money. Because I am getting that for a lot of you guys. It's like when your money be low, even the way you maneuver when your money is low, it affects your entire life. Because I'm getting that somebody, when your money is low, you get missing, you get gone. Nobody sees you, nobody hears you. Like, for example, if you're dating and then like you all of a sudden get gone, it's like you ghost people, and the person that you're dating thinks that you ghosted them, but it's really because you're broke and you can't just say like, my money is low right now. But you ghost people. I'm getting there's this energy there. For some of you guys, when your money is looking funny, you're not the nicest person. You're a little irritable. You're a little irritated. You're not nice to people. This could show up in your job or in your home. And maybe that's literally happening. For some of you guys, your money is looking funny, and it's directly tied to either you not getting a raise or you being overworked and underpaid by your upper management, but you're not doing anything. So you go into work every day stressed about it, pissed off, having resentment towards your higher ups, and they don't even know that you got an issue with the money that you make. And coming from someone who has had the privilege to be in upper management, who has had the privilege of being part of hiring processes, who has had the privilege of being on kind of like, in rooms, like board of director rooms or rooms where decisions for a company are made, coming from someone that has that experience. And if you guys know this and you resonate with this and you know exactly what I'm talking about, management is not coming to tell you that you deserve to make $28 an hour. And you're okay with making 23, and you've been making that 23 for 2 years, and you ain't said nothing to me about it until you come into my office and you ask me for the extra $5. I'm not going to give it to you. I know that you deserve it, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that really is how business is, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, businesses want to keep money in their pockets, right? They want to generate more income for themselves, okay? And they want to do that through you as their employee. So as so many companies are looking for the best way to make the most money that they can from themselves with the least coming out of their pocket. I don't know if you guys see a lot of these companies now where they're outsourcing their work to like overseas, because it's so much more economical to pay people overseas than it is in the United States. And I'm not saying that whether that's good or bad or right or wrong. I'm saying that that's something that's just factually is a truth in today's world and in today's society. So I guess what I'm saying that to say, I just heard closed mouths don't get fed, okay? So for some of you guys, yeah, they see your worth, at the job. Yeah, they see it. But they're not going to give you nothing you're not asking for. If you think you deserve $23 and you've been sitting here for 2 years making $23, then that's what you deserve, right? Until you come into my office, until you tell me. And the reason, and I'm saying that because in my mind, I'm like, do they not have job? Because I'm talking about a person that's making the same amount of money for 2 years. And in my mind, as Spirit is giving me this to you guys to say, I'm like, well, Spirit, do they not have like yearly raises? So that's an indicator. That message is for you. If you have a job that doesn't have like raises every year or has a set scale of how they do raises, this could be something that's just like a mom and pop's company. This is something that maybe is not a corporation or something like a business that's on a smaller level. This is a business that just gives raises every now and then, but not all, like every year raises are at play. You are who I'm talking to, because whoever is like somebody here that's been making an amount of money for I don't know how long, and you know that you deserve more. You know that you're overworked and that you're underpaid, but you're taking it. Okay, so guys, I just heard know your worth and add tax. I just heard know your worth, then add tax. Okay, so maybe some of you guys' money issues could be tied to your own inability to see your value. Your inability to see that you deserve more money in that position. Your inability to see that you've beat the level of this job. Maybe an inability to see, okay, me and my spouse have been having these money struggles for a minute, and we're not seeing, like we're not making headway over, like we're not growing from this. We're not making enough. It's like there's not enough happening to keep these money stressors from continuing to come upon us. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you guys, there's a need to really hunker down with your person, to really get a financial advisor. There's a bunch of social media pages, there's a bunch of YouTube pages that will help you like learn how to use your money better. Because I do feel like for some of you guys, because we've already talked about people who have money, and then we're talking about people who don't have money and who have challenges. But even with both groups, both groups don't know how to spend the money. So this goes back to money knowledge. This goes back to you unlearning some things when it comes to money. Okay, for those of you, and I'm going to go back to those of you who got money sitting, figure out how to make that money generate more money for you. For those of you guys who are putting money in areas where it doesn't need to go, i.e. giving money to other people who can take care of themselves and who can get jobs themselves and who can do things themselves. I mean, I feel like you need to revisit that. For some of you guys who are, a little bit scared to take the leap when it comes to your finances, because this fool is in the reverse, because this fool comes after ending a cycle, after a cycle being completed. So for some of you guys, it's like you need to go through one more money loss before you really get it within yourself to never be in this place again. Because that Empress right there with that 10 of Pentacles, she gives me the energy that she's had a lot of money bumps and bruises, but this time I'm not letting that shit happen again. That's never gonna happen to me ever again. And I'm not gonna say that the reason why she's that right now is because she didn't lose something. Maybe she didn't lose something. Maybe she lost her house. Maybe she lost her car. Maybe she lost her family. Maybe she lost something, or something financially big happened to her, and she had to learn her way and work her way out of that. Okay, I am definitely seeing that here. The other thing I see here is because we ended this reading with the 3 of Swords in the upright under that 6 of Cups reverse. There's this energy lingering that some of you guys think that this money thing is going to keep happening to you. Some of you guys believe that I'm always going to be struggling, or life is a struggle, life is a challenge, there's always going to be money issues. Okay, if that's how you want to believe it, then that's fine. But I think that some of you guys aren't taking some of these things as true lessons to yourself. Why do these things keep happening to you when it comes to your money? Why do these scenarios keep playing over and over, but in different areas of your life, when it comes to your money and when it comes to your finances? Some of you guys, your vehicle, and I feel like and I just heard it's already too late. I'm just going to tell you that. Maybe for some of you guys, this is a future energy and it's coming in. For some of you guys, I feel like this already happened. It's like some of you guys bought a vehicle and you knew it was going to take a lot of your money and your finances. And maybe you had to get a vehicle. And this could have been somebody that in the immediate, they needed this vehicle. But it's almost like somebody didn't realize how much strain this vehicle was going to be. So this could be somebody, and it could be a motorcycle. I don't know what it is. Whatever this might be, it's almost like when it comes to your living and then your vehicle plus the insurance, like it is draining you. Like it is taking a lot, okay, out of you. The other thing is that some of you guys are having to find other streams of income to be able to really take care of what you have, and that's fine. But if you're doing that, okay, meaning if you're just having to like go out and try to find a second or a third job, or you're trying to figure out how to create another stream of income, I want you to do it not just to help you financially get through and take care of these bills that you want to take care of, but I also want you to take it and use it to kind of get more money knowledge, okay? Meaning, if you're about to get a second job, but you still have the money mindset, and you're not thinking about changing the money mindset and recreating what you believe about money now with that new job, you're going to have two jobs and you'll be spending too much money in both jobs. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the same thing with both jobs. So I am going to say, for those of you, there is an opportunity to get more money. There is something coming towards a lot of you guys to where it's going to help you grow out of that money woe or that money challenge that you're having. However, I would love for you guys to learn while you're doing it, because I am getting that some of you guys are just trying to, like the song said, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money to take care of something, and then something else is going to come 2 or 3 more months later. You're going to be hustling to get the money again. It's almost like this time when you hustle to get out of it, and make sure it never happens to you again. Make sure you never get here again. Does that make sense? There's this energy of somebody that just wants a right now, fast food, quick little money blessing, okay? And I don't even know why I brought that up, but I want to tap into that because energy is energy. Energy can't be created or destroyed, it only transfers. So one area of your life will infiltrate another area of your life. So what I am getting is, he's singing to me, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. It's like somebody that's got a really money issue right now. I got to get this money right now. There's something I need to do when it comes to money, my bills, my finances. There's a money move that I need to make, because he's saying, go get it, go get it, go get it. Okay. And then he's saying, push it, push it. He's like, wants you to go get this money. But it gives me this almost like this fast food energy. I already talked about God being a jack in the box, and that's almost like fast blessings coming in. Like, you want God to just magically. I already talked about Ed McMahon just showing up at the door quickly to just give you what you want. I already talked about how I posted on social media about the soulmate showing up at your door and you not having to go out and get them. It's almost giving me the energy of like this fast food popcorn type of blessing that you want. So what I'm saying is like, for some of you guys, I feel like a lot of you that I'm talking to, you literally eat at fast food restaurants a lot. And I know this resonates with you guys, because I don't eat fast food restaurants hardly at all. So I know this is not me that I'm talking. Whoever you are, you eat fast food restaurants a lot. But what I am saying is be careful with that. Not just only because fast foods restaurants have shitty food. You have no idea what they're doing to make your food get so, done so fast. When you make French fries at home, they take longer than 3 minutes. When you make a burger at home, it takes longer than 2 minutes. So what are they putting in this fast food to get it done so quickly? So what I am saying is like the energy of the fast food restaurants is like, if you're eating a lot of fast food, it's almost like you expect there could be other areas of your life that you want to happen quickly and that you want to happen fast. I just want to put it together and get it taken care of for right now. And so what I am saying is like, a lot of people in this reading make me feel like the way that you perceive God and blessings are like for the right now. It's almost like this jack in the box energy. Let me get this money so I can get out of this right now situation, and then we're just going to hold off until the next situation comes. And then we'll figure out what to do when that situation comes. And so what I'm saying is that I'm asking you, when you go through this money challenge or whatever this is, if you're going through it right now, say, okay, I really do need to get out of this. But this time, while getting out of it, I need to really learn how to save this to put this here, move this to put that there when it comes to my money. I really need to know how to budget for my week. And it's like, use this challenge. Use it, okay? Anything that comes to you as a challenge right now monetarily, use it. Because why is it happening to you? Why does it keep happening to you? Why do you keep losing in your financial sector? And I'm saying losing according to you, because I'm getting someone that feels like they really are losing, okay? This is almost like someone who feels like they're of no effect. It's like, damn, I go to work every day, and as soon as I get my paycheck, it's all gone. I feel like it's for nothing, okay? for you guys who are feeling that way, you can't continue to live that way, so do something about it, right? Do something about it, okay? Before we go, because we ended with the Three of Swords in your money reading, I do want to know what this is, because this is almost you guys harboring this icky money mindset. It's icky. What you believe about money, for some of you guys, you don't even believe that you should be rich. You don't even believe that you should be abundant. You don't believe that you should have wealth, okay? Why is the Three of Swords here in these guys' money sector, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Pentacles in 2 readings, and the Three of Cups came up. You got that in 2 readings, in 2 different decks. It came in the upright at the end, and it came in the reverse at the beginning, okay? So it does give me, even though we ended with the lowest card in the whole deck, we ended with it clarifying that hand is getting flipped. So I do feel like for some of you guys, there is an opportunity that's coming back around. And whatever this opportunity might be, it's something that you didn't put effort in before. It's something that you didn't put effort and time and consistency into before. There's also a 3 here in this reading. There's 3 people. So I do feel like for this leg of your journey, when it comes to your finances, guys, you cannot do this solo. It ain't going to work solo. It will not work solo, because some of you guys don't have a good enough money knowledge on your own to be able to get through this. You're not going to be able to do it, okay? And so for some of you guys, I'm not saying to some, and I know that there's this real thing to where some people don't really like to interact with other people, and that's fine. I'm saying that you need help. You need to do it through a mentor, a virtual mentor, a social mentor. You need to follow pages. I've already said that, but there is a need to get assistance with how to manage your finances and your wealth better. There is a need for you to get a different belief about wealth. There is a need for you to understand that wealth is not just money and not just finances. So even if your money is not where you want it to be, are you being a good person today? Are you feeling good about yourself today? Did you eat good food today? Are you being of service to other people today? It's like, if I don't have physical, tangible dollars and money that I feel like I need in my bank account, how can I take my spiritual wealth and give it out? Because it's going to come back to me. Currency, remember. Current literally means flow, like currency. It's ever flowing, never stopping, never changing. And I'm going to end this reading with the people of you who are saving, okay? I do feel like some of you guys might be saving some money for something, or saving something for something. I feel like the universe might be about to show you that that saving needs to be tweaked in a way, okay? And I'm going to say again, some of you guys are saving money that can be invested to generate more money. Some of you guys are saving money that could be literally taken right now and be used on a need that you have right now, okay? Some of you guys have money that is sitting that you could be using to help other people with, okay? So whatever it is, it's like, use your money better. And I feel like God is literally saying, like, you have the opportunity now to start afresh with, first of all, what you believe about money. I feel like a lot of you guys, once you get out of this reading, you need to tell yourself, like, I am worthy of abundance. I am open to receiving abundance in all forms. I am open to giving and sharing abundance, okay? Because you want this flow not to stop. Some of y'all's money is stopped, and y'all money is so tight, and y'all money, like, door after door after money door keeps closing because you're so closed off to people in other areas of your life. You're not of service. You don't help other people. You're not benevolent to other people. You don't give of yourself and of your time freely in the other areas. So why wouldn't your money be cut off? Why wouldn't it be cut off? It's like, you want God to bless you, but you won't bless somebody else. How does that work? Okay. So figure out, you guys, what area of your money and of your finances, what needs to be tweaked. Whether it's the belief about it, whether it's, I actually have it in my hand and I don't know what to do with it. Some of you guys could be saving your money because you don't know what to do with it. Figure out how to flip that bag and make it bigger. Okay. If you got your money sitting in a bank and it's gaining, 4% interest every month, figure out how to flip that to something bigger, because there is a bigger coin somewhere else, okay? Because both hands have tried to give you something. There's an opportunity coming at the end of this reading. I had to see what this Ace of Pentacles was. Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Take action. Take action. So for some of you guys, if there is an opportunity this week for you to be abundant to another person, take the opportunity, okay? This could be for some of you guys as small as a panhandler asking you for $2. You have it, just give it to them, because I feel like it's something to help you move through this energy. For some of you guys, it's literally somebody might be coming to help you if you are the one in need of money. Take the opportunity. This could also be somebody comes across you this week, and there's an opportunity for you to share with them money challenges that you have. Maybe your ego and pride might try to get in a little bit in the way of you sharing a challenge that you're having, but that's a level for you to beat, because maybe some of you guys are having challenges because no one knows you're struggling. Maybe you are putting up this facade that all of your finances are great, but it's really not. But there's a person that really could help you. There's a person in your camp or in your corner, or that you could reach out to through your own means and through your own research, that you really could help. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell y'all how I told, the same way that I told my daughters. If you guys are struggling with money, do your best to get out of your money woes on your own. Do your best to figure out a strategy instead of saying, let me just go to my aunt and ask for this $200. Try to figure it out yourself. And I'm not saying don't ask people for help, but what I am saying is, let asking another person for the actual money be your last resort, just like I told you with my kids. And if you have to go with them, say, hey, this is what I tried, this is what I worked on, this is what I've been waiting on, and this is the information that I put out, and I asked this person, and this is how I even got into this situation. So that's another thing. So guys, if your money is looking crazy, you got to figure out why. Uncover the why as to how. And then after that, and once you uncover the why, because I feel like once you uncover the why, you're very closely tied to that why. That why is not happening without you involved in it, okay? For some of you guys, I feel like literally Spirit is saying to some of you guys, you need to put your effort and your money into gaining more knowledge about money. So for those of you who are this Empress with this Empress or Emperor with this 10 of Pentacles energy, and my nose just started itching when I say that, so I know what I'm about to say is bars. Some of you guys have an opportunity, and I feel like in the next 6 months, to take what you know. This is almost like a person who has a knowledge or a wealth of knowledge about something. But this year or the next 6 months, you might find yourself in conferences or being in rooms and places gaining more knowledge, because you guys are about to be put on a platform or in an area or in a room or in a position at your job to where you really are going to be helping people become more abundant. And this is not just more money abundant, meaning some of you guys might be leveled up to positions to where you are part of the hiring process. Maybe you guys are about to be leveled up to positions in your careers to where you are going to be the person who is delving out the information and the person who is showing other people how to be abundant. Meaning, like, this could be a person that, you know, is at the top of a company and you got a team that's coming in and you got to train this team. That's abundance, because you're about to train this team how to become smart and knowledge wealth, right? A wealth of knowledge. You're going to train them to become a wealth of knowledge because they're going to help make this company or your company more money, right? I'm going to end by saying wealth is not just money, guys. So for some of you guys who are thinking that, I feel like the universe is going to make sure that you understand that wealth comes in many more forms than just money. So if you don't have money in your pocket and your money is looking funny, and when I get out of this reading with you guys and you guys look at your bank account and it don't look how you want it to look, I need you to immediately figure out, what area am I abundant in right now? And tomorrow and the rest of this week, how can I take that area and bless other people? Let's see. And I'm trying to think of examples of how I do this. Like, for example, like, how can you put yourself, even though you have a challenge or have a lack, or even though you have something going on, how do you still put yourself into a position to be of service and of help to others? And I'm telling you, if you can figure that out and just do that, then I promise you abundance will come back to you. And I'm saying this because I teach manifestation and I've seen it happen so many times, and it's happened to me so many times. Okay? When you put out something, it will come back to you. So if you're struggling in your money right now and you can't do anything to change it right now, I'm telling you, you better put your service hat on. You better go figure out some homeless people to help. You better go figure out how to, like, you know, give somebody else some knowledge and the wealth of knowledge that you have within you. And Spirit just showed me, like, people in the gym. If you're in the gym, you better help, you know, that person struggling with that weight this week in the gym, or teach somebody a little, you know, a workout move in the gym. It's like when you see, because you're struggling, the energy is you're struggling financially and you want God to bless you, and God is. But I want you to take that same energy. When you see someone else struggling this week, go help them, okay? I don't care if you're in the gym. I don't care if you're in the grocery store. I don't care what it is. Help. Go get the money, y'all. I love you guys. I'm about to tie this reading up with this. I feel like a lot of you guys know that these money things are temporary. Even though money challenges are annoying, especially the ones that come out of nowhere. I think for most of you guys, because I already told you, I felt like I was talking to 30s and up, 35 and up here. You know that these money challenges are not going to last forever. You know that they're going to end eventually. You know this. You know it, okay? So do your best to not focus or hone in so hard on not having the money, because you know it's going to end. You know that energy is going to be temporary because more money is to be had and more money is going to come, okay? So don't be so set on this is the end. There's money out here to be made every single day. You just got to find it, okay? Don't be this girl that's just standing on the door waiting for God to come out of that Jack in the Box. Like, stop waiting on God, because God is waiting on you. A lot of you, okay? Yeah, guys, that's the reading that I have for you today. If you need a reading from me, reach out to me. You know my information is in the description box below. I hope and I pray that all of your finances change. I hope and I pray that your belief about finances change. I hope that any of the scarcity mindset that any of you have about money and finances, I hope that that scarcity mindset is washed away from your mind, from your life, from your psyche completely. And I pray that you do things consistently to trick yourself into believing that scarcity is not a real thing. It's not real. It's a temporary energy, just like a lot of other things. And this is not gonna be a forever energy, okay? So I love every single one of you, and until the next reading, lovely nobody out. Have an amazing day, guys.